often surprises me is that when I talk to business owners about their cash flow and we're trying to do to forecast, and I'll ask the question, how much money do you need to live on? How much money do you need to be pulling out of the business to be able to support your family and to keep the running costs of the house going? And a lot of people can't answer that question, and I think it's because it's never actually been taught. So this here applies to anybody. You could be a student, you could be a homeowner, you could be renting, you could be a business owner. But what we're going to go over is your personal budget. So what you need to do is you need to sit down, spend an hour or so, put some time aside, and have a discussion around, or if you've got a partner that is, otherwise you're going to be talking to yourself, around what for the year is going to be your income. So what wages and salary have you got coming in? What other forms of income have you got coming in? Have you got any student allowance coming in? Have you got any interest that you're earning? Have you got, so you might have some investments somewhere. Have you got any dividends that you might be, that may be coming in your personal name? Because you may have shares somewhere. Is there any other form of income that you've got coming in? The next you want to do is break down what your expenses are. So you need to work out what are the costs of running my house, of me actually living and needing to be nurtured and fed. So look first of all at rent, if you're renting a property, what that is, or if you own the property, what your mortgage repayments are. You're now next having a look at what your phone and internet costs are. Have a look at what your power is. You can go back on past bills and have a look to see what you've been paying and get a pattern. Or if you're new to all of this, you'll be able to get some indication from maybe the previous owners or some other friends of what some of those running costs might be. What your power may be. Bank fees that come out of your bank account to keep your bank account going. What your clothing is, how much it is to clothe you and your family. If you own a home, what the rates are. That's easy to get from the council's website. Insurance, whether that's house and contents, if you own a house, if it's contents, if you are flatting, you might have life insurance, you might have car insurance, you might have health insurance. There's a whole lot of different options there that you're paying that comes out of your bank account. Any repairs and maintenance on the home, if you own it. What are your groceries? What are you spending per week on groceries, and then work that out to be what the monthly figure is. What are you spending on takeaways, on Uber Eats? What are you spending on dining out? Have a look at if you're unsure also, go back through your past bank statements to see what your pattern is. Have a look at what you're spending on coffees. Education, have you got school fees? Have you got, for your children, have you got preschool fees? Have you got university fees? Medical, that's, doctor, dentist, eye specialist, pharmacy, if you're getting a prescription, your motor vehicle, what your fuel, your rego, your warrant, all of those things are. Gym memberships, golf memberships, yoga memberships, Pilates memberships, anything along those lines. And then entertainment, how much are you spending going out, drinking, going to the movies, doing, any of those kind of things. Once you've worked out how much you're spending, put it into a budget form. So put it into, maybe work out how much it is per year and then break it down to per month. And then maybe definitely allocate yourself a certain amount per month for some of these expenses. And also some of these things you might just pay once a year. So just be mindful of that. And it maybe you're paying some of these monthly installments. From there, you'll be able to create a monthly budget of what it costs and how much you need to be able to live and survive. And maybe if there is more expenses than there are income, then you need to look at pulling back some of these expenses. Some of them are going to be fixed that you can't change, so your rent and mortgage repayment, etc. The other thing is, once you've had a look at this, we have a free template. So DM us, and we've got a spreadsheet we can send to you that'll make life super easy, and you can put in all of your budgeted figures once you've prepared them, and then you'll be able to put in your actual figures when they come through your bank account. So then you'll be able to each month see how much you've actually spent versus how much you've budgeted and where all your money went. And you can make some changes as you need to. Maybe you spent your money, more money in particular areas. Now that's not a conclusive list or exclusive. There may be some other things, like gifts and things like that may be needed to be added in there. So DM us. We'll send you the free template. You'd spend an hour or so doing this and you'll have a much better gauge on where your money is going and how to budget. Hopefully that's been of help.